Welcome to the Bodhi Academy. In today's video, we will continue with the 8th standard science chapter, that is microorganisms, friend and foe. So in the first video, we have seen what are microorganisms, how they are classified into the 4 groups. Then we have also learned the characteristics of these bacteria, algae, fungi and protozoa. And we have also learned what are viruses. Then we have seen where these microorganisms live and the range of temperature and habitats that they can survive. Now in today's class we will see how microorganisms can help us or how they are harmful to us. So as I have already said, microorganisms play important role in our lives. Okay. Some of these microorganisms are very beneficial to us in a lot of ways, whereas some microorganisms which are there are harmful and may cause diseases in humans, plants and animals. So in today's class we will first see the friendly microbes or the beneficial microorganisms which are present and how they are used by us. So they are used in the preparation of curd, bread and cake. So these microorganisms are used in the preparation of curd, bread and cake. Now we have already learned that curd has several microorganisms which are present in it. Then we have also learned that lactobacillus is the bacteria or the microbe which is responsible for the formation of curd. This lactobacillus bacteria is present in the milk and it converts the milk into curd. So this bacteria is responsible for the formation of curd. Then these bacteria are also used in the preparation of cheese, pickles and a lot of other recipes. Then we have read that these microbes are also used in the preparation of bread and cakes. Now how is this? So here let us see this activity. Take half kg flour or atta or maida, then add some sugar and mix it with warm water. Then add a small amount of yeast powder and knead it to make a soft dough. Now here what is done? They have taken the flour, that is atta or maida, then they have added some sugar and some yeast powder and some warm water and they have kneaded the flour to make a soft dough. Now when we rest this dough for some time, what will happen to this? The yeast will start to reproduce. Now this yeast is a type of fungi. It belongs to the fungi group and this yeast reproduces very quickly and they produce carbon dioxide gas during their respiration. So this yeast produce carbon dioxide gas during the respiration. Now what happens when these yeast are present in the dough? When the yeast will release this carbon dioxide, many bubbles of gas will be formed inside the dough and the volume of dough will increase. As we can see here in this picture, the volume of dough increases because of the release of carbon dioxide by the yeast. Because of this presence of gas filled bubbles of gas, the bread or the cake which is there will become very fluffy and soft. This is why yeast is used in this preparation of bread and cakes. Then these microorganisms are also used in the production of various beverages such as alcohols, wine and acetic acid, that is vinegar. So in the production of these also the microorganism which is used is yeast. So this yeast is allowed to grow on the natural sugars which is present in the wheat, barley, rice or the crushed fruit juices. Now all these are the ingredients which are used to produce alcohol or wines. So this yeast will be allowed to grow on the natural sugars which are present in these wheat, barley, rice, etc. So when this yeast will act upon the natural sugars, they will convert the sugars. They will convert the sugars into alcohol, and the conversion of the process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is called as fermentation. The process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is called as fermentation. So this is how the natural sugars will be converted into alcohol and then alcohol will be produced. Now Louis Pasteur discovered this fermentation technique in 1857, and this technique is the fermentation technique is used in various recipes for cooking and as well as the production of these beverages. Then microorganisms are also used in for medicinal purposes. Now let us see how. So medicinal uses of microorganisms. Whenever we fall ill, the doctor gives us some antibiotics antibiotic tablets, capsule injections such as penicillin, right? Whenever we fall ill, the doctor prescribes us some antibiotics. Now what are these antibiotics? These are actually prepared from the medicines which are prepared from the microorganisms. Okay, so the medicines which kill or stop the growth of disease causing microorganisms are called as antibiotics. So the antibiotics are the medicines which kill or stop the growth. So they may kill or stop the growth of the disease causing microbes and are called as antibiotics. The number of antibiotics which are prepared these days are produced from bacteria and fungi. So they are mostly produced from bacteria and fungi, and these streptomycin, erythromycin, tetracycline are some of the examples of these antibiotics produced from bacteria and fungi. So let us see one example here on how these antibiotics work. So in 1929, Alexander Fleming was working on a culture of disease causing bacteria. So in 1929, this person Alexander Fleming was working on a culture of disease causing bacteria. So he was studying this disease causing bacteria in a culture plate or a petri dish. Then suddenly one day he noticed that he found that spores of little green mold in one of his culture plates. In one of his culture plates, so he had many plates of disease causing bacteria which he was studying, and one day he observed that one of his plate had a green mold, okay, a green fungi which was present in his culture plate. Then he noticed that because of the presence of this green mold or the fungi, the disease causing bacteria which was there was getting killed. So because of this green fungi, the survival or the growth of bacteria was getting affected. Now, in fact, he observed that the green mold or the fungi killed many of these bacteria. This is how he learned that the green mold or the fungi had some chemical which was toxic to the bacteria, and that is how he from the mold he prepared penicillin. Now this is exactly how the antibiotics work. Now some disease causing microorganisms will attack us and cause diseases, but another microorganisms, for example a fungi, might have some chemical which is toxic to that disease causing microorganism. If we take that fungi in the form of medicine or the antibiotics, it will go inside our body and act against that disease causing bacteria. So this disease causing bacteria will be killed and the disease will be eliminated from our body. So this is how the antibiotics work. So these are used to cure a variety of diseases, and they are also used to check the they are also used with the mixed with the feed or fodder of the livestock and poultry to check the microbial infections in those animals. Then these antibiotics are also used to control many plant diseases. Now there are certain rules which should be followed when we take antibiotics. Now we should take antibiotics only when they are prescribed to us by a qualified doctor, and we should always complete the course that is prescribed by the doctor. So if we are sick and we are given antibiotics, and if we feel better in 2 days, we should not stop the course. We should complete the course. We should take all the dose which is given by the doctor. Then if we take these antibiotics unnecessarily or in wrong doses, it may affect us and it may kill the beneficial bacteria which is present in our body. So if unnecessarily we take antibiotics, they may kill the beneficial or friendly bacteria which is there present inside our body. Then also they may it may be the antibiotics may be less effective when in future we have to take them. Then vaccines and the other uses we will see in the next class. So this is all for this video. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe to the Bodhi Academy.